Okay, YouTube, this is your boy Mark for Loose Screws and Views, back again with another video. Today, I got a video on some true wireless earbuds from Pobon. But before we get to that, let's get this politics out of the way. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell to be notified of new videos, alright? Let's get started. Alright, this is your boy Mark for Loose Screws and Views, back giving another video. Today I got a video of some Bluetooth true wireless earbuds, and they're from a company called Pobon. Let me show you where you can get it from. It's going from Amazon. Right here, get it from Amazon. You can see my light in the background. Pobon. And I was just scrolling through there through Amazon. You know, I get a lot of stuff off Amazon. I buy a lot of stuff off Amazon and everything. So I was looking for something, you know, not too expensive, but at a decent price. And then what it says on here, main node. I don't even know what that says right there, but anyway. But yeah, you know, and they're kind of similar to the Apple AirPods. So I said, let me go ahead and try them out. So let me go ahead and open up this box, see what we got. All right, little just plain Jane box packaging and everything. Has fashion headphones on there. You know, they're not expensive. There's some cheap off-brand earbuds, but you know, I said let me check them out. You know, see what they, because some of these lower price earbuds are, you know, do have some good sound to them. You know, just almost as good as like your $100 earbuds, like Jaybirds, whatever, you know. But you know, but they were like 40 bucks. See, what was the price on it? Yeah, 40 bucks, 44 bucks, something like that. But here's what you get in the box, and they look like they were used. I've been using these all, you know, for a few days to see how they sound, and you know, trying them out, trying to see, you know how they're gonna do. But it came a little dirty. It looked like it might have been taken out of the box before. But anyway, 40 bucks. You know, hey, you know, can't cry with too much spilled milk. You know, but if you open up the box, you got your earbuds in here together. And see what else we get. It's when you open up the box, they're pairing up. Let me go ahead and see what else we get in the box. You got your replacement buds, you know, and then you got your micro USB. So, and you got your little instructions in there. Lucked out on the USB, micro USB, you know, on the USB-C, but you know, for $40-some, you know, you're not gonna really see too many of those with that in there. But anyway, I was rambling. Let me give you some of the specs. I'm open these back up, get this out of the way, and tell you about my experience with them. But basically, the specs on here. Let me scroll down. Hope everybody's having a good, blessed day. Basically, a true wireless earbuds with the latest 5.0 technology reduces call and music dropouts, provides fast, stable transmission without tangling, and retaining high quality audio within 10 meters to 33 feet, which I can attest to the 33 feet, because I walked away from them. I was like just about 33 feet away through walls inside the house, and still, you know, had a good clear connection, didn't drop out, no static. So yeah, they was right on that. Super life battery, I would think I was getting about, I want to say about 3 to 4, and they're saying on here you get let me see, the carrying case. Let me read what it says, right, what it comes with first. And they're saying about 4 hours of playtime, but let me go ahead. It says super battery life, comes with a 500 mile battery capacity in the charging case itself, and if the charging case itself, you carry the buds around in, and it recharges your earphones 6 to 8 times. So this case right here can charge your earbuds 6 to 8 times. So, you know, I've only charged them, say twice. No, you know, I want to say twice. So no, 3 times. 3 times out of just single charge after, you know, I had them good and charged up. So let's see what else it says. and you get about 4 hours of playtime, which I didn't get that quite far because I didn't have them on that long, but I got about a good three hours, and still until no, I take it back. It was about 3 and some change before dropping, and I was blasting them at full blast. So, and that's the other thing. They're not as loud as I would like them to be, but they sound pretty good for the price. It says playback time per single charge up to playtime per single charge up to 30 hours and never total blah blah blah. You never need to worry about running out of battery because you got the case or whatever. All right, got it. And you have active. Just like boy, I'm getting tongue tied. No operation needed to activate wireless. They connected seamlessly, so they didn't have no problem connecting them. The M6 wireless earbuds will auto power on and connect with each other. So basically, what they're saying is when you have the power on, when you turn the case on, and you take them out, they automatically come on and pair to you to the last device that it was paired to. Like I had it connected to my phone all day, and every time I took it out of the case, it automatically paired to the phone. We have no problems. So that was a plus. That was a pro right there. And you hear, you have taking phone calls. You hear phone calls out of both ears. Let's see what else. What other? They don't mention anything about waterproof, which I wouldn't. With a earbud at this price point, I wouldn't really be trying to get it wet anyway. You might be able to. I would see you be able to work out with them, but as far as getting them wet out there and wearing them in the rain, nah, that's a no go. Now let me get to my experience where I'm trying these out for a few days. Let me let you look at them first, then take them earbuds out. You see the earbud itself. Now this is not the ear tip that came with it, because when I initially put them on, you can see the lights blinking and it's letting me know that it's pairing up. I think I turned the Bluetooth off on my phone, so it's trying to connect to something, either that or a tablet one, because I use them with the tablet to watch YouTube videos to see how that sound and how to see any kind of delay. But anyway, let me show you the back of the case as well. The little oil fingerprints on there. It's just a cheap little plastic case. It has a micro USB, on the back. No C like we would want to, and it has your light indicators right there to show you the battery life on here. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. As your on and off switch. Now, what I was saying before, in order for these to sync up and pair to your phones as soon as you take them out of the box, it has to be switched on. So when you first take them out for the first use, first make sure you turn on the case, take them out, and let them sync to each other, because you got the master, and then you got the one that syncs to it. So just like they wouldn't say slave, but anyway, once they sync up with each other, then go ahead and pair them up to your device. So once you've done that and everything, got them paired up to your device, put them on in, and then you're good to go. But like I was saying, these are not the ear tips that came with it, because when I initially put them on for the first time, and I was like, it sounds like I'm in a hall or something, a hallway. I mean, it was like, I was like, wait a minute. I mean, the sound, I was hearing like a lot of trouble, whatever, because the ear tips that come with it is like these little cheap, little flimsy. Let me see if I can get these bad boys out of here. Some little cheap, flimsy ear tips. So I searched around the house for some tips that I already had. More, like almost like the memory foam or comply, whatever. See how flimsy these things are? These just flimsy, and they really don't have no good seal on them. So once I changed out the ear tips on them, and these aren't much more sturdy, but they're more rigid, and they're more sturdy than they're not as flimsy as the other ones. And I got that seal. Once I got that seal and put them into the ear canal in my ears and got that seal on them, oh, the sound changed dramatically. I was like, okay, I hear bass now, and the sound seems clear, the stereo. I'm like, okay, now we're cooking with gas. Now, I was like, when I first put them on with them little flimsy ear tips, I was like, oh no, I think we got a no-go here. But you know, and it might be just because my ears, you know, built funny or whatever. I don't know. But so once I switched them out and put the ear tips in that I use with my other headphones, earbuds, and they went in and got that perfect fit, boy, I was okay. I was amazed. I was like, for 40 bucks, okay, they sound pretty good. They're not as loud as I would like them to be now. I like a lot of bass, and you know, and I like to hear that clear sound. Now, 44 bucks, you're not gonna get that JBL, the Jaybird Run, and Bose, or what have you. You know, you got to think about it. You're not spending that high end money. You're spending like, you know, about 40 bucks. So with that being said, you know, for the price, they sound pretty decent. You know, I didn't have any dropouts. Now, as far as watching videos, as far as like the little delay, I saw like a slight delay, not much. For the price point, I was kind of surprised, you know. But when I was watching it on my phone, I had it kind of delayed. But then I pulled out my iPad and watched some videos and stuff on iPad, on YouTube. I know just a tad bit, but it you know, once the more longer I want and start watching the videos, the less I noticed the little delay. So yeah, you're gonna have just a tiny bit, but it's not much to complain about, you know. So. But you know, they got the markings on here, the left and right on here. It also have the marking on the box. I don't know if you can see that in the box. I'll try to bring it up closer to the camera focus. You have that left and right, little black marker. But right here on the earbuds itself, it has left and right. And one thing I was kind of surprised about with these being like, you know, some lower end earbuds, it has magnetic. Like I had did some a review on some other earbuds. They don't stay in, have the magnet. Even I got some Jaybird Runs, and with them being like 100 and something, like 150 bucks, something like that or more, they don't even have the magnet in it to hold your earbuds in. I feel like if you're spending a lot of money for a pair of earbuds, then they should have had that feature, and that's a plus for these right here. So I was kind of happy to see that, even though it's like a little cheap design, whatever. But to have that feature in there to hold your earbuds in, you ain't got to worry about them falling out. That was pretty cool. You see, they have a little button on here. It's like a little see-through top, little cheap plastic case. But for 44 bucks, I think this is a good deal for 44 bucks. You know, and like I say, you on and off switch, you turn the switch off, and then your indicator lights will go off right there. Yeah, that's your battery indicator. You know how much battery life you got in there. And like if you got the case off and you pick them up, they're not going to turn on. You see that? You notice the light didn't come on? Well, watch when I cut the power switch on. You see the power switch came on, and pick them out of the box. Then that light indicator light starts flashing. So in order for them to sync automatically, seamlessly, like like you want them to when you take them out of the box, you have to have the power switch on, and in order for that to do that. But overall, you know, I'm pretty content with the with my purchase. You know, it's pretty decent. Like I said, no dropouts so far. I've been wearing them all day and trying them here and there. And sound quality, to my surprise, they had good sound quality, because I made a few phone calls, asked the other person on the side of the phone about the sound quality. And they were like, yeah, I hear you real good. They would ask me, why are you asking me that? I'm like, you know, I'm trying out some new earbuds I'm about to do a review on, and I was wanting to know how I sound. And they said, oh, okay, yeah, it sounds good. You know, they didn't even think I was on any earbuds. So, you know, for in my experience, that call feature is pretty decent. They're like, now you're not gonna. They have the switches on the outside, the play and pause, the skip. Let me see. Because I keep forgetting which one that I had to press the button to change. But I want to say either the left forward and right backwards. I mean, I get it mixed up, but you can pause that and read it for yourself. But like I said, you know, one click. You see the button on there. One click to turn them to answer and fast forward or whatever between tracks, what have you. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied. Now, as far as noise canceling, they're gonna isolate out of the sounds, all the sounds. So You don't have that feature on here to where you can press the button so you can hear the outside noise, the ambient noise outside, like for safety reasons, like if you're out running or bicycling or whatever. You know, this is going to kind of, you know, put that seal inside the ear so that, you know, you can't hear anything out, so you can get all that crisp, clear sound and bass ear. So they don't have that feature, but for 44 bucks, you know, hey, you know, you can't ask too much. But you know, I'm satisfied with it. You know, like I say, these not like Jaybird or, you know, whatever, what have you, or Bose or whatever. But overall, for the price, I think this is a definite, you know, this is just a good little pickup, you know. And as far as the ear tests coming out of my ears, I had no problem with them dropping out my ears. I was walking around, you know, a light jog and then shaking my head, had no problems. Now, some other earbuds I did prior, let me go get these real quick. Pause and chat among yourself for a minute. Alright, I'm back. Now I had some of these other cheap earbuds right here, the little fake AirPods. These bad boys will not stay in my ear for nothing. These here, boy, I had no problems with that. Even sitting, you know, sitting still, these always fall out my ears. But these right here, sitting still, moving, had no problems with them falling out my ears. Now, if you're doing jumping jacks or something like that, you know, I don't know, but I had no problem with that. But overall, these true wireless earbuds from Pobon, P-O-B-O-N. They're pretty decent for the price. You can find them on Amazon, 44 bucks. You know, if you're looking for some cheap, inexpensive earbuds that you're not worried about, you know, breaking, or you're not worried about, you know, something happening to them, then, you know, you ain't gonna cry over spilled milk if you lose them or break them or whatever. This will be a good pickup, you know. If you're not ready to go ahead and shell out all them big dollars for them Apple AirPods, 159 bucks, then this is less than half the price. And you might find them on Amazon as a lightning deal of the day and get even more, you know, like 10 or 20% off. It just depends on what the lightning deal is. So yeah. So far as for these earbuds, I'm pretty cool and satisfied with these. You know, I'm anxious to pick up the Anchor, their version of the AirPods, to see how they stack up against these, and also pick up those new Samsung earbuds that came out with the Galaxy Note 10. So, you know, stay on the lookout for that. I'm gonna be counting my chips and seeing if when we get those, so we can go ahead and compare these to these and see how these cheaper earbuds stack up to a little bit higher end. But as far as these right here, pretty decent. Like I said, you have your play and pause button right here, skip, fast forward. And like I said, one is fast forward, and I just get mixed up with both of them. But with, you know, which one, you know, is fairly new. But after wearing them for a while, I'll get the hang of them, figure out remember which one is which. But yeah, they got, like I say, a physical button on there. But other than that, these are some pretty decent earbuds. I'm not very sure what this little hole is on the side. I don't know if that's a vent or whatever, or that should have been like for to put a little string or a little something a little strap to hold on to. Because like I said, when I opened up the box, it was just like this, and it looked like, you know, they had been opened before. So I'm not sure if I got everything or not, but on the case, on the instructions, doesn't say anything about any kind of string that come with it. It shows you everything that comes with it right here. You can pause that, read it for yourself. But yeah. But overall, I think these was a pretty decent pickup. Pretty decent pickup for the price. Like I said, they're not over the price. You know, over 100, 200 bucks earbuds. This is what they're basically what you're gonna expect for $44. And sound quality is pretty decent. Once you get a good fit in your ears with some good tips to put on there, then I don't think you'd be disappointed. My only gripe with them was basically they didn't get it loud enough for me. I like loud music, but they didn't get it loud enough for me. But just chilling in a ride in the car or whatever, going, just walking around, you know, they're pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? But when your favorite jam come on and you want to pump it up, you're not going to pump it up. But just regular everyday listening, yeah, they're pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alright? But that's all for this review. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell so you'll be notified of new videos. This is your boy Mark, Flu, Screws, and Fuse. I thank you and I appreciate each and every one of you guys taking the time out to check out the videos. Hey, like, subscribe, because all that helps the channel out. Helps us to be able to bring more content. And I'll leave a link below for these earbuds down in the description. Also, if you have any comments, go ahead and comment down there in the description box. Let me know what you think about them. And like I say, I appreciate everybody listening. And like I always say, treat people how you want to be treated. Treat people better than you want to be treated. And last, what's the message for today is trust your gut. You know that little voice inside when you're trying to decide whether this is a good deal or a bad deal, or should you do this or should you do that? You know, I say 8 times or 7 times out of 10, that voice is telling you something for a reason that you might want to listen to. So alright, so trust your gut. That's the message for today. Trust your gut. Alright, this has been your boy Mark, Flu, Screws, and Fuse. Tell a friend, subscribe. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys, alright? Have a good and blessed day. And this has been your boy Mark, Flu, Screws, and Fuse. And we out.